Hello again. Okay, so I don't know about you guys, but I consider high school my glory days. I mean, I am a young mom, so I didn't really get to experience the college life like some other people would at this age. So I really reflect back on a high school to kind of, those were, I call them my days. So um, my junior year of high school, I was nominated the science club president for that year. And I'd always been involved in the science club and other clubs throughout high school, but I decided my junior year I was going to run for president, and I got it, so that was super cool. Um, we spent a lot of time going on various small trips, and we have a lake here in Knoxville. It's called Lake Red Rock. It's between Knoxville and Pella, and we would go canoeing on that quite a bit with the whole science club. So we spent a lot of time, just going on various trips and helping out in the community. We would help plant trees, and people could order trees throughout the community, and we would deliver them, and we would also volunteer to help plant them so that that would be easier for them because it is, some people, they're incapable of planting trees themselves or just, need a little help. So we did that, and actually my teacher, the science club teacher, he used those hours as like money. So like we would work voluntarily, but it would also go towards money for like a big science club trip that would like take us out of state. And so I had enough money saved up from volunteering to get a really discounted price on going to South Dakota and Wyoming, which I was super excited about because I had never been to those two states. And it's always fun just going on a big school trip with your friends. So me and a bunch of my, well, not a bunch, I guess I would say like 5 or 6 of my really close friends, we signed up for this trip, and I was really excited um, just to get out of state. It was my junior year of high school, and the only family trips that I had been on out of state were with my family. So my mom was a nervous wreck. She didn't really like the fact that I would be out of state without her, but I ended up calming her down, and she let me go. So, and I'm glad she did because it was an awesome experience. We met at the high school, and we left around 10 a.m. We packed up all of our stuff on the school bus, all of our tents and everything that we would need for camping, and we set off. And the first night, we just settled at a campsite and had a bonfire, just a really relaxed kind of night, and made taco salad, which I love, so that was fun. Then we drove to Black Hills, South Dakota the next day. We had got to the campsite, and we slept for the night. So that was another, it took a while to get there, and we made lots of pit stops, so it took a little longer than usual. And school buses don't drive that fast, so. Whenever we woke up the next morning, we decided that we were going to hike in Black Hills, South Dakota, from the campsite we were at to Mount Rushmore. And I was really excited about it. I'd never really been hiking before, so I was really excited. We got our backpacks packed. We packed our tents because we were going to end up camping somewhere near South Dakota or near Mount Rushmore, and then we were going to hike clear back the next day so we could kind of make it a drawn out process. And so my backpack, I probably packed a little bit too much stuff in it. I mean, these backpacks were half the size of me, so of course I packed things that I really didn't need for the night, and I probably shouldn't have because we also had to pack stuff like our little stove for us to cook our dinner on, and a bunch of other just stuff that we actually needed. But my backpack was really full and heavy, and I probably wasn't drinking enough water as I should. So I think I was a little dehydrated, and I would like to say that I'm an athletic person, but after this little adventure, I don't know. Hiking is a lot of work, but um, anyways, we had set off, and we were in the middle of the day, in the middle of the woods, and I just got really, really overwhelmed. I was really, I think, like I said, I think I was dehydrated. I was really exhausted. We had stayed up late the night before. I didn't get my whole 8 hours of sleep like I would need. I wasn't resting adequately. Um, and I just kind of had a mental breakdown, an emotional breakdown, a physical breakdown, and there was a helicopter flying above the Black Hills, and I literally thought that they were going to have to come down and get me. And that was the only way that I was going to come out of these mountains because I could not go anymore. But luckily, my fellow friends volunteered to take some things out of my backpack to make my load lighter, and so that really helped a lot. And it's funny because the day before, our science club teacher had asked us if we wanted to take the longer route, which I don't remember exactly how many miles that was, but like a way longer route or the shorter route. And I was like a serious advocate for the long route because I was gonna, it's hiking and it's fun. And I was like, yeah, by the time I come back home, I'm gonna be really muscular from hiking in these mountains. But he said it probably wasn't a very good idea to take the long route, so we took the shorter route, thank the good Lord. But what I would learn from this is that although I thought I was, really in shape, and I really probably should have drank more water and prepared myself better, but what I would pull out of this is that don't overestimate how much your body can actually handle, because I honestly had never thought in a million years that I would like have a physical, mental, emotional breakdown in the middle of the Black Hills in South Dakota on my junior year science club trip. So that is what I would learn from it. I mean, if you have never done something before, just take it light. Don't go in full force and think that you can keep up with these like football players, when you're 5 foot. Yeah, that's something I learned. And so anytime I have a decision to either, go way above and beyond or just kind of stay where I know I'm comfortable, I usually stay where I'm comfortable because that little breakdown was kind of embarrassing, and I'm pretty sure everybody remembers that. So that's what I have gained from that experience. So thank you for watching.